Hey, it's me, TB. I'm here to give you an update straight from my car because I'm at school and I don't want to get out. So I started reading The Sea of Monsters for the second book in the Percy Jackson series, of course. And I can get better than the first book, mostly because this far it hasn't become like that monster chapter shit. It actually has like a better particular plot, at least in my opinion. It keeps it like this good like plot flow. It's definitely going to be like better, like ranked higher than the first book, because the first book was kind of just like, it was good, and I can see why it was like upheld so highly. So the whole like a different monster every chapter shit got old really fast, and it just became very predictable. I'm not looking at the camera because that makes me feel awkward, and I kind of don't want anyone to like see me staring, like talk to myself in the car. It feels a little bit weird. So yeah, I was supposed to start reading it Monday, but I didn't get around to it because school and shit. So I put it off and read like half the book Wednesday. So I'm basically already almost done. But this vlog is gonna have Sea Monsters and whatever the hell the third book is. I think in hindsight that I haven't read the second book before, because this plot all really reminds me of something. I think I already know that. Well, I already know it's gonna end happily because I know there's like 10 books in the series. But I already know how the second book goes. But I just forgot Tyson exists, which is a weird thing to forget. But yeah, I totally forgot Homeboy existed. So I don't think he's that relevant in the later books or nothing, because I sure as hell don't remember anyone talking about him. So yeah. Animath is still great. Her fucking entrance into the gym with the cannibals was fucking great. I loved it so much. That Percy just can't catch a fucking break. Like, he just wants to spend a happy life with his mom. He can't even get that for a fucking year. But it is really weird that monsters just didn't attack for a year. So I'm like, I want to know what's up with that. Like, why did the monsters just not attack for a year? I'm assuming they're all congregating on that boat that Luke is on, because there's like a lot of monsters on that boat, I think. Yeah, that's where I'm at, by the way. Like, I'm at the part where I'm on the boat, and they had to talk with Luke, and he sent them to be eaten by that dragon thing, or whatever it's called. So I'm at that part. I don't know how it ends. I'm sure they'll end up like tricking the monsters to eat the bear guard or whatever. I don't understand why they keep putting shitty people in charge of the fucking Camp Half-Blood. Like, it's obvious Dionysus just does not give a fuck. So why put him there? Just like punch him somewhere else. Like, he does not want to be there. He's making this kids miserable. Just put him anywhere else. Like, as a Half-Blood, you're left for shit already. Why make it even worse by having a shitty fucking counselor? Then Tantalus. Well, how on earth did Tantalus get out? That sounds like the worst idea I've ever fucking heard. To make fucking Tantalus the leader of a group of kids. Like, he broke all of your fucking rules. Like, why would you give him the power? Like, is there not like another centaur, or like, I know, like a different satyr you could put in charge instead of like a fucking Tantalus of all people? Like, Tantalus, are we sure? Like, I think he's like one of the worst ideas I've ever fucking heard. But whatever. What do I know? Like, push more on that note, because I'm just going to anyway. Like, I just think why you'd want someone that's been punished like so severely to be in charge of the students, and then why you let him, like, I don't know why you let the students be treated like absolute dog shit. Like I said, that's hard enough already. Like, why do this when you're like making them anyway? Like, you're gods. Don't you have like godly birth control, like abortion techniques? Like, why make kids if you don't want them? I don't understand. And like, okay, I'm confused like how like cyclopses are still being made apparently because they're homeless kids like across the nation or whatever. But then I thought Poseidon said that they can't make any more kids because of the big 3 rule. Does that like exclude? Does that only apply to humans? Because if so, I feel like that's even worse, because like, yeah, Percy's strong, but he's not Tyson strong, you know? So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I'm still kind of lost on that. It's cool that Poseidon claimed Tyson, because he's very nice. He deserves to be claimed. Also, the guys just don't claim him, because apparently it all takes a little like glowing symbol, which should be like nothing to them. So don't know why you wouldn't just claim more of them just to make them happy or whatever. So I mean, like, worst case scenario, you have like a whole army of like kids to like fight for you, which sounds great to me, because the gods are always fucking fighting apparently. I don't have anything else to say. See, I'm a free jet face for reading vlogs probably in the car, because it's like the best time to fucking film. Because I'm doing homework and I'm just getting to and from school. So yeah, probably the only time you've ever seen me vlog anymore is in the fucking car, because it's warm in here and it's winter here and I don't want to get out. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm missing Grover. It was very awkward not having him in the book yet. Like, we see him in his little dreams, but not like counting it. So I want to see more. and I hope we see him more in the later books, because he was a fun addition to the cast. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for now. So yeah, thank you for watching. Oh, I should give you a fucking outro because I have fucking shit to do. But yeah, see you in my next updates, I guess. Okay, so what's up? I'm still reading Sea of Monsters. I think I'm gonna finish the book today because I didn't read yesterday, and I'm gonna read today, and I read 3 chapters every day. There's like 1 chapter left, so I think we're just gonna push through and read the last chapter 22. I don't remember where I left off because I haven't read anything in so long, and I haven't updated in a while. I don't remember basically anything. I'm not sure. Use my tripod, but it's like over there, so I don't want to. And I need to read this. And I need to update. I need to like edit some videos and stuff. So I just, yeah. I don't have like a lot of thoughts on anything. I mean, it's okay. I like it more than the first book. I think I already said. And I don't remember if I read Cersei's chapter in my last update or not. But I have an issue with the fact that she was taken care of within like a chapter when she's like Cersei. She's like, okay, not like a main goddess, but she's like up there. So like she should be like semi-powerful. I just feel like that section on her island should have been longer because this book is like shorter than the first book. I think it's the shortest book in the original 5-book series. It just feels really short. Like we're so close to getting to the end, but like I have a feeling it's gonna be rushed because there isn't enough page space to like wrap shit up. Tyson is still missing, which I'm confused about because like he's Poseidon's son that he claims. So obviously Poseidon gives a fuck, which means he wouldn't let Tyson die. Then where the fuck is he? I'm gonna predict we're gonna like find him while like Percy and Annabeth are on the little boat thing they're on now because Percy took it from Cersei's port or whatever. I think they're probably either find Tyson when they're on the boat there, or he's gonna be found on the island with the other Cyclops thing, and they have to like save him from the Cyclops. Maybe, I don't know. Like save him from like the Cyclops' influence. Maybe that. I really don't know. I miss Grover. I wish we got more Clarice because I actually like seeing her as like kind of a character. Like I wish I saw more of her as a character, I guess. Because right now, like, even if it's just Percy and Annabeth, it feels like the cast is too tiny to like carry the book. Because it just needs like one more person who would feel like fine. But like it's 2 people, it feels very small in scale, I guess. And just like so far, I don't feel like this book is doing a lot that couldn't be done in like another book. Like it's a fun read, but I don't see the importance of having it, I guess. Like it could have been so much more. I could have like had more like main story impact. But like you could just like grow out the fact that Thalia Street's dying, and it'd all be all good, and like you could push these plot points to like another book. Just have them find like the sarcophagus on the cruise ship somewhere else. Like hear of it from someone, and I feel like everything would be the exact same because like Luke hasn't done anything. I mean, we know that Ares is like angry at Clarice, but again, we could have seen that at any time, I guess. And just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a lot's being done that's going to have a lot of impact for like the rest of the series. I might not be totally wrong, but like again, it just doesn't feel like, is keeping the fleece on Camp Half-Blood the best idea? Like, y'all had like a demon break in, like when Percy came to the first year, you had a fucking demon scorpion there too. You had angry birds attack y'all. I don't feel like this is the safest place to keep a fleece. Personal opinion there. Like, shit happens too much. Y'all have, like, shady-ass people. Y'all let fucking Tantalus be the fucking camp guardian. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not like the best place for it because he would totally, like, try and eat it. Or, like, sell it for food. So, like, I wouldn't trust it with Tantalus there. Or Mr. D because I don't trust him either. He's hella suspicious. And how does he have kids when he's stuck on the campus all day unless he's, like, fucking students? I'm confused. Like, where are his kids coming from? Because, like, you can't leave the little campsite, I don't think. Or at least, I haven't seen him anywhere else. So if he's, like, stuck there and he has kids that are young enough to be at the camp, that means he fucked past students, presumably. Unless Camp Half-Blood has, like, older kids, too. But so far, I think they're all roughly the same age, give or take a few years. And yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm gonna finish the book, and I'll update you on my thoughts when I'm all done, hopefully. If I fucking remember, which, who knows, I'm fucking dumb. So, Sea of Monsters is done. It was better than the first book. I mean, which was going to be hard in the first place. But it was better than the first book. And what to say, I was right about Tyson, which I assumed as much because he had to come back at some point. He couldn't just die. Although, like, he's kind of already dismissed to the forges, so we're probably never going to see him again. As like sparingly maybe, which kind of sucks. I really did like him as a character, but also pretty obvious that he was kind of filling in for Grover while he wasn't around. I'm happy that the rest of the book wasn't just more monsters of the chapters. Like the section on the Cyclops' island, actually like most of the book, which I really liked. Like that it's actually like important to the plot, if that makes sense. We had enough chapters to where it actually felt like a present threat was there, compared to like book one where like everything was solved in like the same chapter it was introduced in. So, yeah. I can't believe fucking Thalia is back, or Talia. I want to say Thalia, because so suck my dick. But I can't believe she's, like, back and introduced again. I wasn't expecting that. I kind of forgot that happened. I have a feeling she might die, just like a feeling I have. I just have a feeling she's gonna die. Not like this series, but maybe like the next or Apollo series. I just have a feeling she's gonna die. Like, just a feeling that I have. I'm pretty sure Percy and Annabeth are never going to die because there's too important. I could see Grover dying. I could. Same with Tyson. I could see both of them dying pretty easily. But Annabeth and Percy, I just feel like they have too much staying power, if that makes sense. I think one of the complaints that I do have that isn't like negative to make it like less than 4 stars, which it was, but just I wish we saw more Demigod kids than just Annabeth and Percy all the time. I think Thalia is gonna be like another main cast member maybe. Like, I don't think more of what everyone else can do compared to just Percy using his water powers and Annabeth being wise, I guess. It's weird that Percy has water powers but no one else has any powers that we know of. Like, maybe fucking Thalia has like thunder powers. I have no fucking idea, dude. But just have something, because like it wouldn't make sense to give Percy just water powers and no one else gets anything. Like, sure, maybe like Demeter and Aphrodite's kids don't have anything, but like I think Dionysus kids can like make grapevines exist, and Ares kids can like fight good, and apparently Athena's kids are wise, which yeah, okay, true, but like can they do anything like physically, or is they just like is Percy's water powers just like a rarity, or can they all do that? Or like, can like all Poseidon's kids do that? Just what I'm thinking about. I wrote a whole Goodreads review about it, so I'll just link that there. I don't have a lot to say, I don't think. I know it's good. I could see myself like reading it in the future, but it wasn't like incredibly breathtaking, I guess, like it was good. I can see myself rereading it in the future, as like a filler, like, or something to like decompress after reading like a very long book, because it is like a very quick read, but there wasn't anything like important about it. Like, even towards the resolution, I feel like they could give some other excuse for why Thalia is coming back to life, like just say, oh, because the tree's so close to dying, yet the spell broke and now she's back. And then that'd be fine, and the plot would continue in the same direction it's going right now. Like, have him find sarcophagus in like book 3, and then have the tree die. When the tree dies, she's like freed from it, That's what I would have done instead of having the Sea of Monsters, because I just didn't feel like it made a lot of sense. Like, Tyson's character could just not exist and just introduce a Cyclops character, and the book would work just fine. But whatever. Those are all my thoughts. I should probably keep the vlog short just so I can fit in all of the Titan's Curse vlog in this too. So I'll probably see you again when I am starting that, maybe, or like a few chapters in. I have no idea. So yeah, see you then. Hey, it's me, TV. I started the Titan's Curse. It's like Wednesday right now. I haven't read in like 2 days, so I'm a little bit behind on the buddy read thing. So I have some thoughts. I'm only like chapter 4, so my thoughts are very early stage, and I went to up to 2 before I read the six chapters I need to be up to date. So basically, I'm annoyed that Annabeth is fucking MIA, because I know that happened to Grover in book 2, and I just don't want to spend an entire book without Annabeth, because she's one of my favorites, and I just don't know what I'm going to do without her. Oh yeah, and while I'm here, I started to tell you that for whatever reason, I receive monster updates. I forgot they just like film like this, like horizontal, so they're kind of fucked up. I think I'll figure out some way to like make it not look awful. I mean, I probably won't, but hey, I'm not deleting all that footage, because that's like a few days worth of filming, and I'm just not gonna do it. So sorry, but you don't come here for like high budget bullshit. You come here for me. So sorry. Yeah, back on this. It's interesting that we're like about up to date on a mission, so we know that like Percy has been doing like monster shit for a few months since the last book ended, presumably, and that Thalia is just back in fighting again, which I don't like that we didn't at least see her like kind of become re-involved in the world. Like she just kind of like was back to life at the end of book 2, and now she's just fine walking around. Like it's weird that, and I find it weird that they would send both of their big 3 children to one mission together. Like, it just doesn't seem very safe to me, because, like, if they die, we're all kind of fucked. So I wouldn't send them both together, but I get why they would do that. I haven't seen Camp Half-Blood yet. I have no idea what that's even like right now without Thalia's tree protecting them, so I have no idea. And I'm, like, confused, like, where the fuck did Annabeth go? Like, she just went off a cliff, and now she's gone to, like, some mystical dimension. Like, she doesn't say where she is. Artemis just said that she's gone now, and I was like, what do you mean she's gone? She went off a cliff. I just don't understand, like, why they couldn't jump off the cliff and get her, or like why Percy couldn't go after her. Because I mean, like, she just went off a cliff. There's nothing like just a cliff. Why did that specific cliff take her to some alternate dimension? Like, I hope that gets explained at some point, which I'm sure it will. Just was such a weird fucking thing, just throw it throughout the world randomly. Like, hey, she's off a cliff and now she's in some mystical dimension that we can't see or access or anything. And I hope that like the next 2 books, whatever, and The Last Olympian, aren't like falling in vain of books 2 and 3, where like someone goes missing, we have to go save them. It's kind of boring. Like, when I do get stuff done, I feel like all this book is gonna be like how I feel about book 2, in a sense that it could all just be cut out and I wouldn't miss anything. Like, sure, some major plot points happened, like Thalia got revived, and that's about it. Like, it's the main important plot point. I guess Percy's brother existed, but then it got written out of the books towards the end because he went to go work at the Forages, so we're probably never going to see him again. So I just don't see why the book was unnecessary. I hope I don't feel the same thing for this one. I'm sure it's going to be good, but I just know that a lot of the plot will mean like nothing in the long run. Like, I liked Sea of Monsters because it was just a fun, quick read, but like I said, in the overall plot of things, it didn't fucking matter so far. I mean, maybe us fucking with the Cyclops will have some major repercussions for the rest of the series. I fucking doubt it, but hey, maybe. So yeah, because I'm going to read the next 6 chapters and I'll update you when I'm done with that. Hey, it's me, TV. I'm here to give you another update. It's been a few days since I've finished reading my sections, and I've just been really lazy about updating because I'm trash as per usual. So is anyone surprised? No, you shouldn't be. So the part where I'm at right now in the Titan's Curse, we're in the fucking museum, and Percy just found out that Luke is talking to what's-his-face about something or other, and blah, 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 and there's the giant dinosaur monster zombie things, whatever, who knows. So yeah, that's probably not good. I think I already figured out who the Titan's Curse thing is related to. I'm almost positive it is Atlas, because he has to hold the world up, and like, Percy's little like psychic visions. It's like Artemis and Annabeth holding up that ceiling of earth or dirt or whatever the hell. And there's that voice he doesn't recognize, which makes sense because we haven't met Atlas yet. This is the Titan's Curse, and Atlas is a Titan. So I think that this is about Atlas being a dickbag. So anyway, I'm not really surprised at that. I'm disappointed I figured out this quickly, because usually I don't figure shit out that fast. But yeah, I'm like halfway through and I already figured out who the big villain is at the end of this, I'm pretty sure. So I have no idea who the general is, like, none at all. I have no idea who it is. I have no idea who like a lot of these people are involved in like the main plot. So yeah, no idea. I'm getting kind of tired of Luke as like our antagonist, because he just keeps fucking running away or like vanishing. And it's like, can we just like kill him first? Like, I think we should sacrifice Percy and let Percy like die trying to kill Luke, so we can like say we've done something. Because like, I feel like we've been trying to deal with like Luke for like 3 books now, and he haven't made any progress in trying to kill him. He's still alive, he's still fine, he's still like working towards reviving Kronos. Like, it's obvious how we need to work on like killing Luke ASAP, and we're still not doing it. It's really awkward reading stuff without Annabeth. And yeah, there is Zoe. I'm gonna call her Zoe because I have no idea how to pronounce her little dots of her name. But yeah, Zoe's there and she's okay. I mean, I'm indifferent towards the Hunters at the moment. Like, they're coolish. I think it's weird that Bianca was so willing to just like ditch her brother to go live in some warrior woman society. Figuring out she was God like 30 minutes before this. I feel like he's probably thinking about it a little bit more before he just agreed to do that like immediately. But whatever, I don't know. She's like 12, so I'm not surprised. I don't have any like or groundbreaking thoughts, I don't think, because still only at the halfway point. The part with Percy rescuing a sea cow was very weird. And the thing about him rescuing that horse on the ship and coming back to help him was kind of weird. I'm also happy we didn't have to deal with that in, like, the book 2. Like, I don't remember there being a horse in book 2, or like a black Pegasus or whatever the hell in book 2. But apparently there was, and I just forgot about it. I'm happy that, like, we at least got the little, like, overview of that. So we got, like, not an overview, but, like, we were told, like, oh, it's the same thing from the fucking boat. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, sure. So I'm so disappointed we don't have any, like, resolution on the pink poodle from book 1. It was worth mentioning an entire chapter, like, the entire page about this damn pink poodle, there has been, like, no resolution about it. I know that I'm, like, leading myself on about it, but at the same time, I want some resolution about this goddamn pink poodle. Why is there a pink poodle in the woods? Why is it important that I know that it is a pink poodle? Why do I need to know that it doesn't want to go home? Like, there's a whole page or 2 about this damn pink poodle. Like, I need some fucking resolution on this goddamn dog. So today, it's Saturday. I know I'm a mess. Leave me alone. And I need to read the last, like, 10 chapters, because I'm supposed to read, like, 3 every day, but I didn't read Thursday or Friday, shocker, and so I need to read all that today. It's just gonna take me that long, because it's fucking Percy Jackson. It's a fucking quick read. So, yeah, I'll update you when I finish that. Probably not, who knows. Okay, I'm here to, like, wrap it up, because I finished the book. Technically, I finished it yesterday, but I just didn't film my end thoughts on it, so I'm doing that now because I'm editing it and I want to get it all done. Still another 4 stars. I mean, I like it. I do really like them. I do see myself reading them in the future, but I just don't think they're, like, incredible, breathtaking, and magnificent works of art. Like, they're good. They're not, like, groundbreaking or anything. I'm annoyed that it feels like we're kind of in a cycle almost. Like, at the end of the book, it's into that Tyson's going to come back and that Thalia's going to go away again. I'm going to guess that book 4 is going to have Tyson as one of our side characters, and Thalia's going to be away, and then she's going to return in book 5, and then Tyson's going to go away for book 5. It's going to be like a cycle thing, which is kind of lame. And I will say that I did like that towards the end when we're on Olympus and we're at the party or whatever, we do make note that there are, like, other minor gods and, like, multiple godly people all chilling around. That's pretty cool. But I don't like that we just never see them anywhere else besides Olympus. Like, I feel like that's a lot of, like, wasted opportunity. Or at least, you know, we could see more of Olympus maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't like that Zoe died. I get the prophecy had to happen, but I don't like that she had to die. I didn't want anyone in that group to die. It's weird that Bianca died off so fast. And I had a theory that she and Nico related to Hades because they had to, like, she could kill a skeleton and, like, make it go away. So I was like, maybe, like, Death or, like, Hades or whatever he's technically the controller of. Nico ran away, and I'm just surprised no one cares, because I'm like, he's one of the big 3 and we're about to go to war. It's kind of like we need more of the big 3 and less of, like, the minor gods. Okay, we need more Nico and less everyone else, you know? Especially with those skeletons. Like, if they have more of those skeletons, Half-Blood is just fucked. So we need more Nico and less everyone else, you know? And, like, they're planning to protect Camp Half-Blood because Lou's coming or whatever. I think we talked about that. I also read the synopsis for book 4, so I'm not getting that confused, but they're preparing because Camp Half-Blood is going to be attacked. Okay, but, like, there's, like, 10 kids out there right now. Somewhere there might be, like, 35. There aren't that many. So I'm just like, okay, there's 35 kids that half of them don't take training seriously and don't have any power or boon to them at all. So it's kind of, like, useless, basically. Versus, like, apparently a metric fuck ton of, like, monsters and, like, other Half-Bloods. So I'm like, I'm not gonna win this. I mean, maybe if we can get the centaurs in on this, then maybe we could pull up a victory. But even then, like, a lot of the cabins don't care about training, so I don't see them being useful in the big fights. I did like that in this book because of the hunters. The children of Aphrodite, like, take the little training thing stuff more seriously. Like, I see Selena Beauregard, like, actually do something productive, and she's in, like, the meeting of people towards the end. I just hope we see more of that. Like, I don't want to see more, like, the not as powerful kids, like, do shit involved in the main plot. I feel like it's been mostly, like, the strong kids doing fucking everything for the plot or whatever. And I feel like, okay, that makes sense. At the same time, it's like, most of them aren't powerful, so I feel like you should be training the not powerful kids more to make sure, like, to, like, make up for how weak they naturally are, you know? Like, I would, like, recall the kids to Camp Half, but, like, right now start training them more. Because it's obvious, like, with this war, we need to, like, train them better than ever before. So I'm just kind of confused. Nostalgia to the hunter, so she potentially lost her gifts from Zeus, maybe. We don't know. So, like, that's fucking horrible. I hope book 4 doesn't have someone go missing and need to be rescued again, because it's gonna be like a third book in a row that has, well, the fourth book that has someone, like, go missing and Percy has to go rescue them. Because Mom went missing, Grover went missing, now Annabeth is missing. And it's like, dude, can we just, like, stop with the missing shit? I just don't want a deadline anymore, because I just feel like it makes the plot, like, feel forced or rushed, I guess. Because, like, most of this book, well, good, I did like it, was just them rushing across to the west again, which is like a plot of, like, book 1, I think. Then book 2 is also kind of, like, on a deadline, so we're constantly just being, like, basically teleported to, like, another location. It got old real fast, you know? Yeah, I think that's all my thoughts. How they handled Atlas was good. I mean, I was right. I figured I was right. Yeah, that's all I have to say, I think. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, you know, all that shit. And I'll do my vlog on the next 2 books at some point in the future.